Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of 40. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team run the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Back to the ground. This time Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal. for the rest of the game.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun to watch your team try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Carr.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, he's a diminutive receiver, Charles. Not a ton of size, but still able to bring that in against double coverage.
I think that's a great job by him of understanding angles, because you mentioned his size. He's not going to go over the top of someone or body someone out of the way. He's got to make sure he creates enough space for himself by getting people into the wrong spot on defense, moving them with his body, and then showing his numbers to the quarterback to be open.
12 more yards there and another first down. Now Carr.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup.
From the gun, it's Carr.
Back to Kamara for another catch.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. Give them 10 yards on that one, and that earns them a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Play action. Now it's Carr.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Straight ahead, Gibson.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
4 yards the pickup. First down. On first down, right back to Gibson.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. On the ground with a tight end. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Jamal Williams. A 5-yard touchdown run. And they're able to add on to their advantage. A try here for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
The score, Saints 14, Buccaneers 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 2nd down, Cook. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. He'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints will take over possession here up at the 44. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point. His first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. On play action, now Carr. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He gets this one to Johnson. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Again, it's Johnson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Shotgun now for Carr. Touchdown, Saints. Jahan Dotson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr. This one left side caught by Gibson. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken around the 12. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly a disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a pickup of 6.
2nd and 4. Open man, it's Palmer. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They're going to look to throw. That's complete to Palmer. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half.
And the ball is knocked out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Carr to throw on second down. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Bucs are going to have it here as they start at their own 7. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
10 yards on the pickup.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got him in, complete.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
They fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Short completion, just 4 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Another completion there. And we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key's going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it? Not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
He'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Bucs first down by a good couple of yards as they end up getting 6 there on 4th and 4.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's again complete to Palmer.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Touchdown!
Chris Godwin,
34 yards.
and the Bucs get a bit closer. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here.
They're going to try and run. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm. Now you got a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before and get back to it.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now Carr. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He'll take it at the 42. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On second down, it's Cook again. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Following a good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. When tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Back to throw again. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
2nd and 5. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. 3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Dalvin Cook, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That one downfield for Dotson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there. Maybe 3rd down.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to work out.
Throwing his car on third down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Out of the gun now on third down. That is caught. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. And quickly they get to the line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.